So that puts us into the realm of hello and welcome to another stream. Yeah, thanks. I dug that up from the depths of something and paid rights for it. But I'm actually going to record some of my own intro music in the coming months here. It's taken me forever to get that done, though. A lot of life complexities happened, which is frustrating. Oh, so one day that'll happen. One day. Today, though, as the background shows here, got some JavaScript to do. Been working on this project, trying to get things working, but they have been not always cooperative. You know, as it goes, not always cooperative. So what do we have here? This is a Node.js app. I started 2 sessions ago, or I've done 2 sessions so far of this Node.js app. The app is also on Glitch, so it works on Glitch. Has all this fun stuff in it. And then, oh, does that have shit? Oh, that's junk. That's junk. We don't need that. We don't need that in there. This is my security file. Like, I definitely don't want that showing up there. And it's not in the CDN. I took it out of the CDN. So first things first, I'm going to remove that. Anyway, it runs on Glitch. We don't need the .glitch assets file, though. I don't know about shrink wrap YAML, though. What's this? Oh, that's some unrelated stuff. This does bring up the point I am using Jade as the templating engine for what I'm doing so far. Express is the core web framework engine. And then Cassandra driver is what I'm connecting to my data source with. All right, so that being said, I'm not actually sure what manages shrink wrap at this point. But anyway, let's make sure everything still runs. So here's our standard running bin / www, which is a pretty standard Express framework way to execute stuff. Yeah, exactly. And then I still have the great intro music until then. So let's run this in debug. I said recently that I never use debug, so I feel like I should use debug more instead of just, console.log or reading the docs or whatever it is that I've done traditionally. Because honestly, aside from .NET, don't use the debuggers that much. I use the debugger in .NET because it's so powerful in Visual Studio. Not Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio. Big difference in this sense and in other ways. Like the fact it's, 20 gigabytes now or something. So anyway, that's there. Can I do this? Let's make this even bigger. Yeah, there we go. And then I want an editor. Oh, that's not on the thing. I didn't post that. I'm getting there. Bear with me. Why is... okay. Undo the maximum size thing. Then go over here. And then go full size. So this is a weird thing on Macs that kind of bug me every once in a while. So like right now, I have Moom, which is this tool here. And it does awesome stuff. As you can see, I have all the shortcut keys for specific resolution size, blah, 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 blah. And I have my screen over here, my code over here. And I do that so when I look at the code, I'm looking at, the code on our screen too that we're sharing. And by doing so, it's also much easier in OBS to share that specific screen. But even though this is a full screen, see, like I have all this stuff, and if it gets stuck raised, oh, now it's stuck again. And the main document window is not full size. But yeah, see here, see how it bumped up to the top of it? So if I click there and then try to do full size, yeah, no go. it's supposed to be dropping back down though. I don't know what the hell the problem with that is. Cars to the carpet. I like that one. Yeah, very different tools they are. Oops, that's not what I wanted either. I want this to, let's go to GitHub. Where's my glitchy fluffy barnacle? So here's my glitchy fluffy barnacle right now. 6 days ago. Oh, gotta get this into some type of functionality. So there's that, and then we're using this, the Apollo Enginet data stacks. So let's get signed in with my account. There's our database. If I go into this and then launch the Dev Studio, you can check out some of these bits. This is too, come on. Let's do something else. Yeah, so here's some of my initial creation scripts. This will knock out everything in the database, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna run these. I'm gonna create a products table and an orders table. That's what we're gonna work with, just so you have an idea. ID, name, description, price, created, pretty straightforward types of data that you would have in a database. And then down here, I'm gonna insert some initial products in there. So I got true, and then this should be nothing, right? Should be empty, because now there's nothing in there because I dropped and created the tables here, as you can see. Now, if I open up my PyCharm project, this is an unrelated thing that I'm not actually working on right now, but I'm gonna pull it up just to show you what I have written in it and what I use it for right now. This is like my code or my data generation project. So here's the connection to the cluster right here. Yes, the RM. Come on, stop showing up every damn time. Oh, I don't want to actually set that. Anyway, it pulls the products, and then it goes through each product and generates data to put into the products table. And right now I got it set to do range, pick from 50 to, no wait, this is per discount, so on some of them I apply a discount, but what it is from 0 to 2,000 items, so it's always pretty much somewhere between that number. Go through for each product, here, product and products, generate this many pieces of data and insert it into there. And I use the asynchronous call from the Apache Cassandra Data Stacks driver. And then it goes through and it prints all that stuff out. So I'm gonna actually use that to get some data. Oh, I got the debug turned on. There it goes, puking all that data into the database. You can see it goes precision action arms, and then it's gonna go to the next one in a second. Medium lift arms, blah, blah, blah. So it's inserting all that stuff into the database. And if we go back to the database and we run this, we should already, whoops, not that one, run that one. Can I run just that one? Yeah, there we go. So then let's change this to, let's change it to Rebecca Ferguson, the single call item. There we go. And then I'm gonna run on core. And there is that single piece of data. And the other one is, let's see how many we actually just inserted. 1,357 results. Oh, that, yeah, something is wrong with my data inserter tool, because theoretically 18,000 records have been written, and over here I only see that many. So that's a problem that I still need to resolve. But whatever the case is, we have some data in the database, and that's what we want to work with. We want to pull some of that data and take a look at it. So let's go back over here, and we're going to go to port 3000 of localhost. So I'm actually let's use this tab. Got to keep tabs consolidated, right? So you don't overload everything under the sun. There it is. There's the site. So that's the main page, which is just some really, really base level. There's my Jade. The layout uses content. So there's the layout. It has the header, and the main down here, and there's the actual content. So that's set up to be like that on every single page, which I really need to do. Let's see. Let's take. I'm gonna leave footer, and I'm gonna leave main actually. But I'm gonna go into index page, and I think I'm gonna put that here. See if that works. Should technically do the same thing, right? Whoa, no, did it take something away? What was that it took away? Oh, it's just the footer. Oh, whatever. I'm not worrying about that right now. The layout main. I'll put that back. That stuff will show up again. Let's go there. Here says that stuff. Okay, and indexes. Why is... Let's do testing. Forget how some of this works. Let's see if I can just hit refresh and see that. No? There's testing. Okay. Oh, so content goes in there. So that's part of the... So right there, then it, yeah, it does nothing. Okay, well, we're gonna mess with that later. So what we want to do is go over here, back into routes, into this index. There we go. So I got index, which is the page we just looked at. Then I got data and metadata. Here's get data, there's get metadata. This is not done right now. This one shows the cluster name, and metadata shows stuff, theoretically. So let's go and run that. Let's do data. Do what? My fakey passwords. What in the world is... Well, we know there's data, and we know there's a cluster. Oh, let's do this. Let's do cluster main. Data shows up as nothing, so it's doing something, I guess. What is going on there? Yeah, okay, so those work the same way. Express router is get. So get metadata is sort of working. Bar result, nothing. Huh. Oh, I'm trying to do it using its specific metadata, get table call. I don't know why this one is await client, blah, blah, blah. And up here, There's my secret file. Connect database. Oh yeah, okay. So then we have, there's the secret file. Require that. Path, credentials, process, username. Username and password is there. Wait, client. Where is, so there's client. So yeah, client.execute. The annoying thing is this was working like a day or two ago. This was not working. This has never been working. Super frustrating. Yeah, see, we got 1,300 results or whatever. I don't know how this classifies as rock music. Oh, there it goes. I guess that's the rock music. Node.js driver. All right. Discovery. How to use query markers, each row. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's see if we can't get. Get metadata. Okay, we got that. That's not called Cassandra, it's called let's do it that way. Let's get this junk out of the way. Oh, wait a second. Oh, shit. Let's keep that up, and then we're going to go back. So. Okay, so this is the thing here. Yeah, that's their code for that. And here, new Cassandra client. That's doing effectively the same thing, right? Except the connection is not running that way. Let's take this and try to do something with it. Oh, do I even need to do that? That's a freaking global, so whatever. What a mess. What a mess. JavaScript. Alright, let's see here. Let's try to execute query select. Oh, let's add a thing. We'll do we're here in DataStax Studio. Yeah, we're gonna do this thing. And let's get the names in there. Let's go with ID. And then let's do customer name, address, description, price, prod ID, prod name, sell price. And that should give us the same results, but without the frowned upon asterisks. Yes, okay. Copy that. What's that? Question mark. Yeah, so. Oh, uses where he is someone. So it's Sam. Whatever. What is my first name? Rebecca Ferguson. Rebecca's data. Ah, shoot. Say data for Rebecca. Yes, result .row 0. Email. Let's go with customer name. Or no, it's product name. We don't want it there. We want it to basically want it to return. Can I do that? Oh. I probably can't. Let's get rid of this. Nothing, and all right. Restart. There it goes. Nothing. Please try again. Let's do this. Let's do. Okay, let's nuke these puppies. Maybe that is the password. I did change the password. Oh, this is really ticking me off. I always love it when I start and then. No, now it's that password, username and password. I had the old username and password, I guess. So I want to try some of this stuff. Let's try this. From the resulting thingbahooey. Here's how that was, right? So query and Rebecca Ferguson we're looking for, and that still exists. Come on, get in there. Right? Rebecca Ferguson. Let's make sure that data still exists. Run. Boom. Yes. Okay. So Rebecca still exists. Weird. That is weird generated data. All right. Derp. Shit. What's next? So that should work, right? Result. Let's do this. Oh, how do I? How do I stream this stuff into platform is the question. I do this. Let's try that and go. Oh, I didn't even hit the breakpoint. Can I get in there? Metadata. 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 Get metadata. Then send data. Unless it's whatever broke. Let's run that one more time. All right, and then we'll go here. I will get to that. Just hit, yeah. Let's go here. Boom. Right? And boom. No, never to the results. It bombs out because Oh, I should probably do this too. Await client.connect. And then await client.shutdown. And then return result. Maybe? If I can do this, and then, or do I have to like cleanse it? Hope that main thing is right too. Because maybe? I don't know. It's perplexing. What? Nothing? Turn data. No. Downstream provides automatic pause within logic. Let's copy this, and then I'm gonna do, actually, let's do this. That one works. So I don't really know what I'm doing wrong right there, but that's fine. Becca Ferguson, all right, and then prod name. That should work. Boom. Okay, so that works. We know we're getting a connection. We know we're executing a query. I don't know what I did with that other thing. I don't know what that is. There really should be some more examples for this stuff. Use the Node.js driver. Paging. can do, what happens if I do that? So what is RS actually? Oh, just result, I guess. Let's do one where we do dot first. This is like a mission of where's the docs? That's what this is at this point. Okay, so rs dot. Okay, so that no. Okay. Stacks Node.js. Whatever. That go here. Bring it down. Where is? No. It's where it's 2. Oh, we got pull request. What's a pull request? Where the operator contains. Okay, that's fine. No, don't do that. Where I want to know where the documentation is, though. That's what I want. Documentation index. Documentation, skill types, JavaScript types, API docs, FAQ. No list, row, string types. Maybe the no. Nope, don't care about this. Yeah. 3 simple rules for coding with the driver. When writing code that uses the driver, there are 3 simple rules. Only use the client instance per key space, or use a single client and explicitly specify the key space in your queries and reuse it across your modules in the application lifetime. If you execute a statement more than once, use a prepared statement. Okay. In some situations, you can reduce the number of network round trips and also have atomic operations by using batches. Noted. Okay. Prepared statement is parsed and prepared on the Cassandra nodes and is ready for future execution. When binding parameters are provided, only they and the query ID are sent over the wire. That's a tricky thing. So that means, yeah, the query is just saved. It almost sounds like, for those that may know, a stored procedure. I just said that. Oh, shit. Oh. Yes, I did. I said that. All right, so... Whoa, what? What? Yeah, let's look at this. That's what I want. Because it's client.execute, right? Yeah, and then you can do this. So I should be able to get each row to work. Mess with it later though. We're a third of this space, so there's that. Oh, neat. I want this. Let's find that out. Let's see if I can get that to work. We're gonna, actually, let's do this. Let's say async function get cluster details. We'll write a map to it in a second at the router. So then that's not gonna work. We're gonna do, wait, that's not what I copied. The stupid copies don't always work. I don't know why I expect the web to work. There we go, okay. So then, what is this? So result. So we'll do await dot client, oops, client dot connect. Oh, the standard stuff. So we, whoops. And then await client dot shut down. And then here I want to do client dot. Let's get a. It's going to return this whole. Can I do that? I don't know. Let's do result equals. I think I can do that in line, right? Yeah, because it's the back tick, not the other thing. On this await constant result, the way they did it is await client.connect, which puts it at that part to the thing. Up. Quick interruption. I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. So be right back. That was quick. You ever notice how some people just work way too hard sometimes? Like a stored procedure. Yeah, I said like a stored procedure. No, it's not really like that though. But seriously, it's just one of those things. Like sometimes I feel like a lot of people, most people, work really hard at things. They try, good intent, nothing bad. But they work really hard at things. Like most of American society works really hard at things, and we don't actually achieve a whole lot with most of the fastidious work that we do. I feel like this is a good chatting stream now. I'm gonna get back to the code in just a second, but I just wanted to say that out loud. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'd love to get numbers on it now. Now I feel like I have a research project. Like a legit, massive pain in the ass research project. Because like the amount of work I see some people do And yes, this is in connection with local at-home things. Yeah, like they do. Yeah, wow. Wow. Just shocking. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of an analogy. It's kind of like doing, let's say you've decided to do something that you know to get the outcome that you want. Someone's decided, or you've decided, to spend 8 hours doing it. So boom, you go spend 8 hours doing it. And then you find out, oh shit, you could have done it for, you could have got the same outcome and only worked on that thing for an hour and 10 minutes if you did it this other way. And boom, mind blown. But even with that knowledge, a lot of people don't do that shit. They still do it. They still repeat what everybody else does. And we're all guilty of this in many, many ways. We all repeat many things. And then often we say, like, the actions we have to take to do those things aren't what we say we like. And it eats up all our time, but we do it anyway. Like, I mean, just look at lifestyles in America. That's super common. Like, we sit in traffic all the time. We go to the grocery stores, even though we can get deliveries pretty much almost anywhere, and like 60, 70, 80% of the country can get deliveries to their house of pretty much whatever they want on a regular basis, which would be super efficient if people actually knew what they wanted and needed. And it would not be that much more than them spending the time and resource money to drive down to, or whatever, to the grocery store to go get food. And other stuff, you know, shit paper or whatever else you got to get. And that boggles my mind sometimes. It's like society is entrenched in doing things in an extremely inefficient way. And, you know, if one believes in climate change, we're killing ourselves so that we can do that. But we say we don't enjoy doing that, but clearly people must enjoy doing that. Or they're a bunch of sadomasochistic crazies. I guess humanity is a bunch of sadomasochistic crazies. Anyway, because we keep doing it over and over. We say we don't like to do it, but clearly our actions show that we like to do it because we keep doing this kind of shit over and over and over again. Like, a lot of this stuff I've gotten rid of, but I am a complete freak when it comes to that shit. I don't know. Very perplexed. Very, very perplexed. I see this behavior and I watch people do this stuff because I'm always watching people. I'm like an anthropologist. You know, like a modern day anthropologist. I literally sit and watch people do these things and then hear literal conversations, like in coffee shops or whatever, or in grocery stores, where people are bitching about doing this kind of stuff. And I'm like, you choose to do this. Most people choose to do this. It's not like anybody sat down and said, you have to do it this way. And one of the reasons that this stands out, I think, is because I don't do most of these things. I haven't for years. And yes, it was an objective decision that I made to stop doing these things. And I had to work and change things in my life to not do them anymore. Like, sure, I go to the grocery store every once in a while. I haven't driven to a grocery store in forever, years, decades. But why would I? I made an objective point to move close to a grocery store. And there's a billion of them around Seattle. Shit, there's 11 of them in the neighborhood. Or, well, 10 now. I guess one closed. You know, 11 grocery stores is a bit too much. Anyway, enough of that. Just people hurt my head sometimes. Because, like, I have a mentality to want to help people fix things that are broken for them. But then, like, I feel like if I say anything, they don't really want the input. They don't really give a shit. They're just going to keep on doing the same shit anyway. And, like, why even offer any suggestion? Right? Because they're going to do the same shit over and over and over again. Anyway, I'll write some code. I fixed it for me, but whatever. I hope they're actually entertained by the shit they say they don't like to do, that they keep doing over and over again. And on that note, get my big face out of the way. Get back into some of this code here. So, all right. Oh, this shit's all up in my way. Let's get that out of here. Can I actually get these results now? I mean, basically, I got to do all these awaits. I keep thinking like console, but like I don't really want to write console. I can't write console because I want them to be in the thing here. I want them to show up on in the page that's being rendered server side by the template, the J template, or just being fed back out via the route, right? Which is up here. Get data, metadata, blah blah blah. So then get cluster details. Let's have one for router.get, say cluster. I don't know, that seems right? Function, request, response, next. See, because that's the thing that's always coming back, right? Is that piece. Oops. I can't tell where my cursor is sometimes. What is that? Render. Yeah, there isn't a template. So render is the template thing, but I don't want to render. I just want a response. So I'm just taking a response and send it back, which is this: send body blah blah blah. So we're gonna do. Oh wait, whoops. Let's do get cluster details and do a then off that, because the response, the result returned is the data that gets wrapped into a promise that's returned. I don't know why I know any of this stuff. When the hell did I learn anything about Node.js? This is weird. So okay, then we got right? Yeah. Function in there. So pass back as a delegate. Data. So that's that data, the result that's going to be returned from this function down here that we wrote, right? Cluster details. So this result is that data bit. Okay. And then okay. Yeah, and then in there we wrap the body, the body of the function, which is then response.send. So basically, get cluster details right here, right? Is a function down here, an async function that is called. You make a connection, it waits, then gets the result. And oh wait, I need to return the result. Oops, I'm not thinking right. So return result. There we go. Sorry. I was not thinking. Why is this fussing? It's fussing about something. What does this say? Create variable. Oh yeah. Can't I just do this? I think. Yes. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. So that should work on the call function. Once result, then do response.send data, and data is that response that we get back. JavaScript is weird to describe. I still have a hard time believing sometimes that this is the language that has become the lingua de franca. Okay, that's old. But anyway, that's older than Biden. God, freaking got the olds here acting ancient. But yeah, that's literally the language of the web, and it's so weird sometimes. It doesn't seem like the easiest or most capable language to be doing stuff in. It's just the one. It seems like the one we're stuck with is what it seems like. I don't know. Some people would agree with that. Some people would disagree. Well, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Why is that a saying? God. I guess like one of the biggest selling points of watching my streams is the metal the code, and then maybe listening to me bitch about modern and be cynical about modern human experience and how ridiculously silly it is, even by humanity's own measure. Why am I getting too messed up here? What did I do? Oh, wait, do I need to do... Shit. I feel like I did something really wrong here. So there's one parens that ends there. And whoops. That goes there. And then next does... I don't need to do next there. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing right there. That's really weird. Yeah, or the like self-conversation as I introspect the universe. I was playing BattleTech recently too, and seriously, I play some of those dystopian games like Warhammer 40k or BattleTech. BattleTech really strikes me as something that reflects what humanity would indeed be like if we make it to the stars and are able to like colonize a bunch of stars. And I think the reason it seems so realistic to me is because every damn dominant... Hello, the Python Charmer. Welcome to the pit. And today, my introspections of the world. But yeah, BattleTech seems to reflect... Very cool. The metal's gonna get better, by the way. I've been listening to the rock stuff on... oh shit, what do I listen to? This thing? Oh, Pretzel, that's right. Pretzel's pretty good, but kind of limited library right now, and the stuff isn't always as heavy as I want it to be. So I'm writing a bunch of stuff, which eventually most of my streams will contain a bunch of my very own music, and that way I won't have to deal with copyright notices and all that stuff that we get bombarded with when we're streaming. Anyway, this is Wantala right now. Nightmare Court. Always got a bunch of metal on, because that's how my brain works. If I don't listen to metal, can't get shit done. And today I'm introspecting, because like my ADHD is freaking kicking, and or whatever we want to call it. I don't always feel like that's the best excuse for anything, but here I am. So the Python Charmer, do you Python? Do you Python much? Are you a Python master? Guru? I write some Python. We even ran Python earlier. It's right here. Boom. See? It ran, and then it said 18,000 records, but then I went in here and went and looked, ran my little select query here, and something is amiss because, oh shit, I only got 1,357 records. So I don't know what's going on. You know, programming, right? Programming. So I'm pretty sure the driver is just fine. Something is amiss in my asynchronous queries or something. Because I'll show you real quick. Since you're called the Python Charmer, I'm showing you some of my Python stuff, as amateurish and simple as it is. But here I do a query, and I'm trying to insert these bits, right, using some fake data, using the faker library. So that's cool. Oh, and here's my write log. I forgot I'm writing a write log. So this is, let's go to the bottom of that and see where we get. Oh, come on. Come on, text editor, you can do it. Oh my god, that shows, oh, it's being appended to. That's why there's this many. Anyway, there's 109,000 records. Let's actually do this. I want to delete this one. Like so. Delete anyway. Yep. Alright, so now no records there. And let's go back over here to my studio, and I'm gonna nuke the orders and stuff table. So we're gonna nuke the orders. Run on those two, so we should have no orders. Get out of here. Stop doing that. Come on. Okay, settings. I'm gonna turn this off, and then I'm gonna need it for something. Extensions. Yeah, just turn off for now. There we go. I need like a quick key. I wonder if there's a quick key, like a right click and then stop messing with my shit. Yeah, so let's see here. Back over studio. So yeah, we got no records. So now we can use this thing. So I got outer loop product. I selected my products, which is only like, how many here? 10 or something. Do I not have a... Oh, let's do a little quick query just to show you what products I have. So select asterisk from dot products. Oh shit, come on. There we go, products, and then run that puppy. It should be like 8, right, or something? 9. I have 9 products. See them right here, the names. So we'll scroll down a little bit. Or we'll scroll this way. Let's do that. There we go. Now we can see all of them. So it's going to go through each one of these and create a random amount of data to insert. And then we can pull the queries and stuff. So I'm going to go over here. And at 2000, it stops writing the records at some point. I'll show you. So let's do this to 100. So I get a different amount this time. And then I'm going to run it, and we'll see. There it goes. Don't worry, all that red is just the debug stuff. There it goes. Did all these synchronous ones. Tried to write 900 records. If we go in here, 900. So that is a correct number. I mean, the computer can count, right? That's the one thing it should be able to do. Shitty at keeping time. Great at counting stuff. For some reason, just not counting time. So we got that. Go back over here. Boop. Run. And then, oh, come on, scroll down. 800. See? What the fuck? What is going on? Like the only thing, let's see here. So the key is, let's try to figure this out real quick. So the key is on, oh, I created it up here, so I'm gonna go to that. The primary key is customer name for the orders. So if the customer name actually ends up being the same at any point in these inserts, it would actually do what is an upsert in Apache Cassandra and overwrite existing data. So if there's 10 duplicates in this, then that's what's up, right? So that begs the question. If I go over here and I look at this, how can I tell? Oh, wait. In this, though, wait, I was looking at, wait, that's right? So I did orders. Yeah, customer name. Oh, I'm just writing certain stuff. That's the problem with it, that file. So let's do write this as customer name. Customer name is customer name. Yeah, so oops, what did I do? Oh. So I want this customer name to be in here. Let's do this. It's comma separated, so I'm gonna add that. Customer name, format. Put customer name equals customer name. Come on, enough keyboard. I like children about them, but come on. This has got some good oomph to it. So now that I add the customer name, let's try that again. So I'm gonna add, I don't even know how many more. Let's do bigger number. Let's see if it just bombs out. Okay. So 400 times a possible 9, we could get up to like a few thousand. So did I hit it? Is it running? Oh, there it goes. So there we go. Ran 3,600 records. See, there's the names over here. Stephen Tucker. See, they're very specifically like, I think, a set range of names, so there's possibility for duplicates. Let's do this too. Let's do, see, there's 10,000. So it said 3,600 names though. So 3,600 plus 900 is 4,500. Come on, go to the bottom. Why does my N key not work? Go to the bottom. Whatever. Okay. Scroll down this way. 4,500. 4,500. So we know the Python code attempted to write 4,500 records. We know that. So execute async. There we go. Look at this stuff. How many do we have? 1,360. Like it's dying on 1,360. Something about something that's going on is a problem. So let's do this. Let's do 10. See if we can write any more. Do 10. So 10. 90 records. So it's actually, it's not doing, oh, it's literally going through and making 10 records for each product. That's what it's doing. This is not a RAN range. The RAN range is above on the discount. I took the RAN range out of this, so we are getting a clean set amount. Either way, it should have 90 inserts. Go back over here. That's a small enough number that it should have all 90 inserts. And something is amiss with this, and nope, lots of nope. It's bullshit. And I'm not even working on the part that I need to be working on. Super frustrating. So this is, oh, that's what we're working on. But the Python code is, I don't think it's public, unfortunately. Let me see though, because I need to make it public. Oh yeah, internal. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make this public, and then let y'all look at it. Maybe some people can help me out with it. I'll tweet it and stuff. Also, you know, besides following me on here, I'm on Twitter, and of course I do all my stuff over to YouTube, which is Thrashing Code. Boom. This dude was great. I was listening to him last night. Totally sounds like Bruce Dickinson. Bruce Dickinson. I can't talk. And then, yeah, here we go. So this is my YouTube. So go follow me over here too. It's kind of a mess of a link. Here's the link if you get a chance. And there's even more metal and more good stuff over on my Thrashing Code YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in and fiddle with that location later. For now though, let's see here. Did that work? I'm gonna go back to the Node.js project. I had this where I'm trying to, oh, and it's running right now. Just left it running, started doing Python stuff. So we have data back in there, and everything should be okay for what we were trying to do. Which right now is, okay, Rebecca Ferguson probably doesn't exist anymore. Or if she does, who knows? What happened to my, did I just close the dev studio? I guess I did. Okay, anyway, there we go. Back to the dev studio. All right, so a person, let's go with Rachel Pollard now. So she should exist. Or he, I guess Rachel can be, you know. Rachel Snake Bolin is a name. That's a dude. So, you know, names can be whatever, I guess. You know, whatever you want them to be. Metadata. So, high strength torso. So that's the metadata. That's working. So then data. How is data doing? Is data still flaking out on me? Or is it? Oh, right. What? What? That's a problem. Should be getting that. That's super freaking easy. So let's do cluster details. Let's see where we are. So there's cluster. Where are our buggers? Well, is that one still working? No, everything is not working. Connecting after shutdown. Oh, do I need a something break? Shit broke. I got more shit happening. So that worked. There's the main page. So let's hear, what was it? Oh man, come on. Oh, am I? Oops. See, should be reconnecting though. 404. 304. 304 is the. That's uncouth. So if I do this, and I do this, so that's there. So why are my let's see what I can do here. It's an experiment, y'all, so don't flip out. Well, no, I need that. I'm pretty sure I need that. So let's put that back, and then we're gonna restart. And let's do this one real quick. The cluster. Yeah, just cluster, and we'll see if we get that data back. And then it'll probably break because the account will. Yeah, there we go. Connected to one node in the cluster at that IP, which is correct. That's what we should be doing. Here's our database here. Right? So then if we go in and we do that again, yeah, to break. No hosts available. Info. Connecting after. Let's do that, and then we'll add Cassandra. See, like this driver needs to be some documentation around this stuff. Okay, it's not about Windows. Sorry, Windows. Everything's not about you. It's the way it should work by da 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 da. Should I shut down the pool after executing a query? But is there any solution to manage connection to Lambda? Okay, so do call that then. So these don't need to be here. See, that's weird in the example then. So we go back in. So if we go here, that makes this kind of interesting though. See you, the Python Charmer. Let's see here. Not going fast. How would I do? Right, so if you just call it once in your... Hello, Jitter Ted and the crew of 3 coming in for a raid. Welcome to the mosh pit. I am currently RTFMing the docs because I'm trying to figure out how to shut down Express.js. Can you do that? Does that even make sense? Because what I'm trying to do is figure out where I would disconnect a connection from my database. Would any of you know that? Huh? Because I'm not really sure what a good practice on that would be. Because like right here, I was looking at this FAQ. And yes, it says, should I shut down the pool after executing a query in connection to Apache Cassandra database? And it says no, only call client.shutdown once in your application's lifetime, normally when you shut down your application. So if this sucker's supposed to run and always be running, why ever shut it down? Maybe I just shouldn't put shutdown code in there. But I feel like there ought to be a way to put that in there, right? So yeah, that's junk. Let's see here. Create lightship app. After I get send, listen, blah blah blah. Create terminus. This seems like an interesting thing to do. But you know what? Yeah, I ain't even gonna mess with it. I got other stuff to do. How did it do that? So that's, yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Move on to the next thing that I was working on here. So, glitchy barnacle. Alright, so I took that stuff out. So now, let's test this out. So, here's my cluster function, which gives me details about my cluster. And then I got data, which is the name of the cluster, and then metadata. And that pulls the name of the thing. All right, of the thing that was purchased. So if I go back, oh, wrong thing. Yeah, I wonder if I can put these. Let's see if I can get these into another thing. Refactor. Let's move, and then. Does that not work in here? Grab one of them. Move file. Two. No. This. Move file. Shit. Let's do this and call it What should we call it? I don't know what to call it. Well, let's just call it data tier. Meh. We're gonna take these puppies. We're gonna put them in here. New JavaScript file. Just call them data tier 2. Why not? Actually, let's just go with data tier.js. Add that. Throw them in here like this. And then module.exports. Looking at that. Where'd my, there we go. How to do this? So router, yeah, router dot whatever. And router is the router. Yeah, so this is going to be the. Oh, how do you export just the function? Like, I just want to export the whole damn file. I don't know how to JavaScript. I don't remember how to do this stuff. JavaScript. Export. Should be good. So, like, if I do blah blah blah, I'll just do that. Aggregate modules, export default. Oh, I could do. This, right? Var data tier. Data tier. Dot. No. Man, how do you do this? Oh, and post async. Will that work? Any tips? Any suggestions? See you, Digital Drummer. Have a good one. Nope, doesn't like that anymore. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess with that later. Another thing I don't want to futz with right now. Shit show. Alright, so this local. So now if I run this though, I should be able to make calls. And let's go with cluster. Yeah, alright. So that's good. We got that. So now let's look back at, let's see here, where is... So I'm trying to figure out how to parse out the result that I'm getting back. So this is executing a query with stuff. Let's mess with this one. So this is saying do that from... So one of them's key, cluster name. Actually, let's look at what's in system.local. Go over here and select asterisk. Oops, asterisk. Asterisk from bb or system.local. There we go. Okay, so let's take some specific pieces. So we'll do the key, broadcast address, CQL version, BSE version, yeah, listen address, listen. Oh, there's got to be some more something good. Let's just do that. Listen address, workloads. Oops, gotta. Actually, I don't like that query at all. Let's use one of our fun ones. So, like orders, for example. So, orders has pieces. So let's just do this. A bunch of it in there. Back to this one. That. Get data. There we go. Result. Let's do customer name. This one will be also row. That's right. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if that works. Actually, return the whole row. Just want to do row. Oh snap! That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so we get the whole JSON bit back, which of course, 7 items, 7 pieces for that. So let's see here. Oh shit! I hit series button. What is series button? Siri can go f off. Nope, that one's putting me to sleep. There we go. Probably need to do a for each or something. Methods. Go back to query. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's... Name down currency's value, query name, preparatory result for each row, do blah. Oh, let's see if I can steal this one. Looks like it'd be perfect. So let's do this, and then async function get more data. We'll do this. And the query, let's do the same query. Because we got plenty of stuff. And we do need this to make sure that the connection is made. That doesn't need to be there, okay. And then we need to return okay, all that stuff. And then that returns a row up above, and this needs to return result. Zzz. Oh, it's saying then do. Oh wait, this is the then. So whoops. Yeah, so here I could do return result, I think. Yeah, after the for each. Yeah, because results set from the query, it's executed here, and it's handled internally because it's JavaScript. So much stuff to remember. Okay, here we go. Running, and then JavaScript stuff is still there. Oh wait, I need to do derp data. Do this. Whoa, oh no, no. Let's do more data, or more data. That sounds better. I don't like the other way. And then this one is going to be get more data. Just like that. Boom. So connection should be good now. More data. That's more data. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. What about my console? Wait, how do you... how do you move that to the bottom? I don't want that there. Why nothing in the console? Nothing. No sense. Come on, damn it. We're gonna go with Dragon Boy. So no console? Oh. Oh, result dot rows. Rows. Right? I think that's it. And nothing in the console. Why nothing in the console? Hey, console there. I don't know why I think it's gonna show up in the console. It's gonna show up in this console. On the down here, whatever. But not on the other one. on that note, yeah, so here's my plan of attack for now. So for the rest of you following, all 2 of you, I'm gonna be back later tonight. Hopefully you see me then or not, or whatever, come hang out, etc. But the situation is this. I'm gonna wrap up now. I'm gonna do some more JavaScript a little later. Probably a little Python, maybe even some Go. I know me some Go better than I do JavaScript now, I swear. I'm so out of practice with JavaScript, I don't even remember what's happening at the time. But we'll get it figured out, get it working. These things are working. I'm also going to get these repos online and make them public so that y'all can check them out and maybe even contribute if you want to. I would be more than happy to take contributions. And I gotta figure out this data issue and some other things. So I'm gonna be back on later tonight, probably around 9 p.m. Pacific PDT, to get all that figured out. But for now, I am going to bounce offline. May everyone have an awesome evening. Kick some ass, take some names, and I'll see you back here later tonight or tomorrow. I will be getting online again, also to work on some of the same stuff. So hope to see you then. And since some of my material is not being saved, it's not going to be on YouTube, but I have a lot of other stuff on YouTube, which I showed a little earlier over here, called Thrashing Code. I got a bunch of stuff. Some of this material goes there, like my VODs. But some of the VODs, I'm starting to listen to Spotify more, so I can have more just whatever metal. But I have other things, like this DataStax Developers, got Learning Go on here, a bunch of other cool stuff, and I do vlogs and conference specials and just some of my crazy life stuff, which is largely centered around metal and coding. So, for all of you out there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow here, subscribe if you feel like it, that'd be awesome. I will be getting some emoji things and stuff soon, so there'll be a point to actually subscribing besides giving Twitch money. And yeah, pretty much on that note, I will catch everybody next time. Keep thrashing.